Hi guys, and welcome back for some more Creativerse. And today we are doing part 2 of the medieval tavern slash inn remake that I did over on Mulberry Villa server. And so in the first part you would have seen this is what we've got. I now know, looking at this thing here, something looks a little weird that I want to change maybe. I don't know how this will look, but I feel like this should have some weatherwood wall right here. Or maybe not. Okay, so that looks better. I just fixed this corner. I just added some weatherwood wall. Wow, couldn't even think of the word. But yeah, some weatherwood wall. Maybe that looks better from a distance than it did before, I think. But anyways, that could change 10 times over. But so we are going to be working on the second level. I don't even know why I bothered closing that door, but we're going to be working on this second level up here. And then if we get time, we will go back and decorate everything. And I'm hoping that we will get time. So that would mean less talking for me, more chopping of this video. And that. So, yeah, so what I'm going to do is I have to go and make some more iron fence. I think that's what I'm going to put up here around the balcony. But I also do have to make some more adobe. I don't know that this is going to be enough. But anyways, forget all that because I'm going to go ahead and put up all of the walls and possibly the trim here, the wood. We'll see how it comes out. And yeah, so I'm gonna go cut out now and work on this, and then I'll come back and show you guys what I've got. Okay, guys, so this isn't at all what I expected was going to happen with this roof. I put up the walls just as I had planned. This looks nothing actually looks nothing like my old inn or slash tavern, whatever. But I mean, it does look a little bit, but the roof is completely different. So and I think I like it better. So I used the medieval roof. I did put up the walls, and then I didn't want to have the roof so tall, the second story so tall, because in the original one, it is quite tall. So and this is still pretty tall, but this is just kind of how it worked out, and I'm so glad that we have these corners because it did make it easier to put the roof on for me, but I still did struggle, guys. I still did struggle, but it wasn't as bad. But this is how it's turned out. I think I like it. I like it that it's the red. It has the red roof. It's different than any of the other buildings in the city, so it kind of stands out. It does look like a tavern slash inn to me, and I like with the wood, the weatherwood and the stone. I think it all matches well. And then on the side, from the side, you do see the adobe peeking out, which I like. And I did change the window. It has just a single tall window, and this is the other side, and I left it with no window because I'm not sure. I might be putting in a fireplace. I still might put windows on the sides. I would like to do that, but I had to actually change the stairs. As you notice, I did put in medieval stairs instead of the stone stairs, which I like with this wood, and then I did make this longer, and I did put this little like sitting area here. Let me explain why I did that, because when I was putting up the staircase, it looked very strange. I thought at first I had an idea to put up two staircases, like one going up this way and then this one going up this way, and they would meet and you could go either downside. So I did that, but it looked really weird. It looked too triangular in the front, and I didn't want that. So I took this side out, and instead I just played around and put in this wall. And I think with the post, it makes sense why there would be posts here for support, maybe. I don't know. I think it looks better. It turned out. I did add some more flooring here, some stone boulder wall. right? Yes, stone boulder wall, and the inset wall, and this kind of pattern with the slabs with lights under, torches under it, so it's not too bright. But I did put up a sign here. I am going to put up another one, and so it looks better, even, more even. I have this thing with having things come out even. I don't know why. Has to be. But anyways, so this, I think I like it, guys. It took me, at first I was like, oh no, I don't like it. I want to rip it all out. But then the more I looked at it, I do think I like it. This peak is quite tall, but we'll go in a second and look at it. Let's go do that now. I'm not done. I am going to put like a sitting area out here too, I think. And then I wish we had like benches. I guess I could make my own benches. So yeah, then this is all the same. I haven't done the floor yet. I do plan on, we're going to do that this here in a few minutes. But I'm going to put in a fireplace right here, I think. And then up here, I did put in, instead of leaving so you could see the roof bottom of it through, I didn't like it because it was, the medieval roof underneath is red, and I didn't like how it looked with the adobe, and I thought it just was too much red, so I covered it all up with this adobe. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I put in a second layer of the log so that, because it was like more inset, so it was smooth. This way it's smooth with the adobe top there. And then I just put in some of the medieval chandeliers and torches and stands all over just so it was lighting. It was very dark in here. I did go ahead and put up the fence. I ran out. Can you tell right here? I ran out. So I probably am going to put a window up in there. I need to figure out where at. But this is where all the rooms will be. Obviously, there's not going to be as many. This is smaller than my original one, which is fine. This will probably only have maybe 3 or 4 rooms, small rooms. And I do think I'm not going to put in any fireplaces, I don't think, in them. In the original, I had fireplaces in every room. I had a bed and like a stand and a fireplace, and I don't think I'm going to do that here. I'm just gonna, they're going to be very small rooms. We'll see how many I can fit in here. And yeah, I think I'm thinking about putting more of these beams. So I like the weatherwood wall here for like support. I'm thinking about putting them in every so often to kind of break up the adobe wall so it's not so much. I don't know, it's something, I think it's something I gotta play around with, but I do like, I ended up putting instead of stairs because I have stone slabs and I couldn't get them to set just right. I did use pieces of the wall. It's like a little small step and then slabs coming down, so it looks like a little small stairs. I like it. I think it works. It's fine. And yeah, so what we're gonna do now is I think I'm gonna start with the easy part. I think I'm going to put in the floor in here. I'm not sure. In the original tavern, I believe I had stone block wall with weatherwood wall, and it was like a pattern of boxes of crisscrosses with the weatherwood wall. And yeah, I'm not going to do that. I thought it looked pretty busy when I went back and was watching the videos. I think it looks pretty busy. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a pattern with the stone floor maybe, and stone slabs. But see, I would love to put like in the center of this, and you can't, so I'd have to make this larger, like a slab with a light in it. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe something like this, just real simple with the floor, the stone floor, and then in the center would be this. Now I just have to make sure that these are flipped right, and they are, so I can sit stuff on top. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna try that out. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut out, I'm gonna put in the floor, and then we'll come back and see what we have. Okay, so this is what I've got so far. I decided to, we'll start over here. I decided to put in every other, the slab. Put in every other one, a stone slab with this mix of the stone floor. Kind of makes it look a little worn down maybe in places. I don't know, I like it. And then yes, there is a torch under every slab. What can I say? Then I put in this little carpet here for like a rug. I wanted to break up so it was a little bit different, so this wasn't one solid mix of the we'll say checkerboard fashion, the stone floor and the stone slab. And then over here I continued on with the checkerboard fashion here. Now I did take out the windows over here. I did put in 2 more of these little alcove kind of things, and I think I really like that a lot. And then I think I'm gonna put another fireplace on this end. So there's 2 fireplaces on each end, and then maybe put windows alongside. We'll see. And then I left that, and I just put these medieval torches up alongside the wall here. And that is about it, all I have done down here. I like it. Oh, I did add the medieval brick wall up here for trim to kind of frame it in. I really like that a lot. And let's see, I don't know that I'm gonna have these chandeliers hanging down right now. I have a few hanging from chains. I think I'm gonna take that out and just have them from the ceiling like this, so it's shorter, because since it's not as tall down here than it is up here. And then up here I will have the chains hanging down so that the chandeliers hang down further. Okay, so this is what I have right here is this. I kind of like it. So it is off by 1. I know it's not too bad though. It's gonna have to be. It's just how it's going to have to be. Anyways, yeah, when you look from the side, it looks really off, but it's only off by 1. I mean, I could put in another wall piece. Like, no, it will look weird. Anyway, so I do realize that this, I think I'm going to put another window. I think we're going to take this out, I believe, and we're going to fix this wall now. Okay, so because there's a beam right here behind this, you wouldn't be able to see the window very well from the outside. I think I just found the center, and I'm just going to put in 1 window like that, and then we'll put in a torch on either side. Sure, it works fine. I'm okay with it. Okay, so I like that. Okay, so these are the bigger windows here, and then in the back they're smaller. I like that idea. I also do think I'm going to put in some more windows. Yeah, there's a beam right there, isn't there? Okay, scrap that idea. So I think right here I have this little dugout. I think I'm going to put in some shelving. I don't know that I have any shelving on me right. Oh, I have 1. I would like to have 2, but so I did put in, you know what? No. I have an idea though what I'm going to do with bookcases here. But I do think I could put in some shelves right here, and then we'll put something on here. I don't know what, but let's put up a torch here. Okay, so I did put in a couple of tables and chairs on this side. So yeah, this is the only thing is this table over here is completely fine, and this is fine. You go around this way, but this is a little tight. I guess it's okay. It's all right. Because I didn't want a table and chairs directly in front of the staircase, but whatever. It's fine. It is fine. So, and then I put in like this little registry area, kind of, I guess, you know, the books you sign them in, right? No? Well, it is what it is. So I think that kind of looks neat like that. I could maybe put up some medieval torches. I feel like I have a lot of torches up everywhere, but I like lighting. It's actually still not that dark. I kind of like that. Okay, so maybe if I put in, do I have any? I made a couple of signs. I did put one outside, so it looks better. I think this probably needs to as well. So like that, I would like that. Or I could put in, oh no, we'll just leave it like that. Because I was thinking maybe I could put like rooms available, rooms, rent for rent, whatever. No, I'll just leave it as is. Okay, so I like how that is. I did put in, I don't think I pointed this out, that I put in 4 little chandeliers up here like that. I can't really put any across the top of the tables because it's all open up there, which is totally fine. I do think I'm going to take this one out, however, so that makes it a little less. I feel like there should be something here. I'm not sure what. Maybe we would have maybe food, maybe not. I could put in some sort of fire pit, maybe, to make like a cooking place. So there's like that, and maybe I'm thinking if I had a death statue, I could put a death statue right here, maybe for like a pot. Then I'd have to like take that out. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it just to remind myself that I want to do something there. That's probably gonna change. So now over here, I think what I'm gonna do over here is I think I'm going to put down like some rows of these, not quite as long as the ones I had in the original one, but I do need to make some more of those tables. So let me make a few more of these. Oh, I do want to put in, while I'm thinking of it, I'm going to go ahead and put in a fireplace over here so I know about how much that's going to take up room-wise. So again, it's not directly in the center. That's just it's how it's going to be. We're going to leave it. So let me put up this here. So now I have this, like this, which is just like over here, pretty close to it. Now I feel like maybe I should raise these up one more. So like if I put this up, let's just put these up here. So then we have it like that. And then I could even, well, I'd have to double up on this wall because this goes straight outside. And I really don't want those showing on the outside. But I could go directly, I'm thinking now I could carry that around the room. I don't know how crazy that would look. I'm going to try it here at least. Okay, so I added these little sitting areas. I like it. I'm not completely happy with it, but I tried to do various things and nothing worked out. I tried carrying this around the side of the room and it just looked weird. And then I wanted to put like maybe a window here, but there is a beam right here. So I was like, it would be off. Yeah, so I just left it blank. Maybe I can put some picture frames up here or maybe some, we could put some, I don't know, like that. I don't know, that looks weird. I'll maybe some picture frames would probably be best up there. So let me finish. I got a little distracted. I was putting down these tables and I got a little bit distracted. So let me finish putting in these tables here real quick. Okay, so here I have these 2 long tables with chairs. I like it, like banquet. It's like a banquet style here, and I left this aisle like too wide, which I like. And now I think I'm gonna move these chandeliers a little bit more over the table and then not put the chains, I think. So let me do that real quick. So I lied. I did decide to put the chains, have it hanging down lower. And because this table is even numbered, I think, I think I'm gonna put in, actually put in 3 of these chandeliers. Let's see how crazy. No, I think that will work. So there we go. There we are. I have in the chandeliers over the tables. I like it. I just feel like it's dark over here in this corner, but it is getting to be night. So I think for now this is gonna be good. I'll probably come back to it and maybe put some picture frames down there on that end. I think, yeah. So I think now we'll go upstairs and I think we're gonna put in these rooms and more lights. I'm gonna have to go make some more stuff and we'll do these rooms, and I think what I'll do is go ahead and do them and then show you guys when I'm done what I've got. Okay guys, so after many hours. Actually, to be honest, this is many days later from the last little clip that I just was before this part. It's taken me some time to do the upstairs and inside, but what I've got, I think I really, really like. And I'm still working, is not done. I actually only got the half of it done here. We'll just go ahead and I'll show you guys what I've got done. It's only halfway done, or maybe 3/4 way, depending on what I put over on this other side. But so I have changed it up quite a bit. So when you walk in here, you're going to see a lot of stone, but it is broken up with some adobe in the rooms and a lot of weatherwood wall. But we're going to close this. So first off, I will explain this part right here. So I have just put up the stone medieval brick wall, whatever, to kind of frame this. The reason I did it this way is I found that adobe, I just gave away my secrets over there. I didn't want to show that quite yet. So we'll come over here. So this part I have not done anything with besides carrying out some more of the weatherwood wall up in the ceiling part. But as you can see, there's a lot of adobe, and I didn't like how it looked. It didn't look so much as medieval-like to me. So I did end up changing it, and I put up a lot of the medieval brick wall, which I like. But I did it over here like this because across from it, I put up this little like library kind of area, study area, whatever. I don't know what you would call it, just something to fill the space, to be honest. So there it is. And so I had it like this, and then I ended up putting more of the brick up here. And this is like all not matching now, is it? We have to turn this all around here because that's going to drive me absolutely bonkers. So anyways, so that's how that ended up being. And so I did the same thing over here to kind of make it symmetrical. And I like it. I do like it, how it has turned out. So that is that. So then you come through, we'll just take a shot from this way. I really think this looks pretty cool. Right now, I'm not quite finished with the chandeliers. I ran out of iron, guys, and I ran out of time to go hunt for it and to finish out the chandeliers. But then next time I will do that. But anyways, I have the weathered roof. Wow, that'd be a neat block they could make to match this. But anyway, the weatherwood wall I just put up in the ceiling like this. I think it looks pretty cool, for in the hall. It makes it still look tall, but yeah, I've actually dropped the roof a little bit, so it's not as tall, because it was really tall. So we're gonna shut the pixie in here. So I came up with this. I didn't really have any plans of it turning out like this. Look at his little nose sticking up. I honestly thought I would use more of the adobe in here. I actually only used a little bit of adobe inside the rooms, as you can see there, and on the ends here as an accent wall, which I actually really like. It kind of makes it not so stone, lots of stone. I mean, but there is a lot of stone in here, guys. But what's new? I love the stone, and if you've seen some of my past builds, there's a lot of stone in a lot of my own builds. But anyways, so I came up with this, and just to break up this stone, because when I had it all just the medieval brick wall, it looked quite tall and quite plain. So I ended up putting up the crest wall like this, kind of similar to match downstairs. And then I did put up the banner wall like this, a short kind of banner. Keep going in there because I'm trying to show you guys a good look at it. But anyways, I really like how that looks. I think it looks definitely medieval, more like a castle kind of, maybe. I don't know. I think it looks still nice. I like it. And then I really like how the rooms have turned out. Pigsy is looking out the window. So these rooms are quite small. I just have the bed and chest and this little desk, but I wanted to have windows in here because it was really, really dark and it just seemed dreary. So I ended up putting in these little windows, and I'll show you from the outside what that ends up looking like. I don't think on the end here I will be able to. Maybe I can put like a bigger window out here. We'll see what happens when that happens. So when I do that side. So, but yeah. So this is what I've got for this, and I have put up a little picture frame, which kind of helped fill in the room a little bit. And then this room is just the same as that one. They're the only two rooms like this. Not all of the rooms are the same. Like in my original tavern and / inn, the rooms are pretty much all of the same. They are all of the same. They all look the same. But here, these two are the only ones that match. And then the one on the end, because of the way the windows fall outside in the roof, it looked really strange to have 3 peaks of windows in a row. So I left this one out, but instead put a window here, which is on the end, which we'll take a look in a minute to show you what that looks like. But I actually like how it came out, and it's a little bit different. You know, I've got the frame up here, and I've got a shelf here and a bed over here. So I really like it. To me, I don't think all rooms are going to be the same, so they don't need to be the same. So that's fine by me. So then over here, the rooms get quite a bit different. Not quite a bit different. They're pretty different because this one, actually, I lied. This one does match this one. Yes, they are the same. So we have 2 of those same and 2 of these the same. And then in the other 2 rooms, they're pretty close to the ones on the ends, but there's no windows because this actually on the other side is the outside of the front porch there, up the upper deck, whatever you want to call it. So it didn't work out. So we have to leave that. I do have to make some more picture frames that I'm going to put up here so it's not so plain. You can kind of see how it just one single frame dresses it up. Like it needs it so bad. But so I did leave a lot of the Adobe inside the rooms. I think it works. It's fine. I like it. And then on this end, we have this room. So similar to the other one. So they're all pretty kind of similar, but they are, different. So that's fine. So Pigsy is jumping on the bed in there. That's good. I'm going to lock him in. We're going to shut these doors so we can see how it looks with them all shut. So yeah, that's a look here. Then I have to get more. This is where I ran out of the chains because I wanted to have the chandeliers hanging down. There will be a third one right here, and then there will probably be one right in the middle of this way right here. And they'll continue down along here every so often. I haven't done anything over here. I don't know if I'm going to have more rooms, or I don't know what I'm going to do over here just yet. It could be more rooms. But as it turns out, I do have a lot more rooms than I thought I would. I honestly thought I was only going to have like 3 or 4 rooms total, and I ended up with 6, which I think is pretty close. I'm not sure if I had like 6 or 8 in the other, my original Tavern, but this is how it turned out. I really like it. I think it looks way more detailed than my old Tavern. Of course, we have a lot more blacks now because that was, a year and a half ago, I guess. So so I really like this. And so we'll go outside and we'll take a look at that outside. It is getting nighttime, but we'll still take a look here. On the end, I haven't done anything. The only thing I've worked on is that upstairs, so I haven't done anything out here. But so this is how this looks with the little windows inside the room. I think it looks fine. It's symmetrical, I believe. Yes, I think it's okay. It's fine. I like it. So I'm glad that it turned out okay, but I didn't have to rip out too much. So this is how this looks with the windows up here. So originally, I really struggled with this quite a bit. I ended up making them touch the peaks so close together. I did have them actually have a break, but what happened was the rooms were off, and so I couldn't get, this one was closer to the edge, and it didn't look right, so I don't know. It came out like this. I don't mind it, but so I could very easily put another, windows up here. We'll see. Well, this is not done, obviously. It is still going to be working on it. And in fact, I think because this is the ending of this part 2, I think instead of making another video of the rest of it for next week, for next Wednesday, I think I'm going to be live streaming. Well, I am going to be live streaming tomorrow. And if you see this video in the future, it's already passed, guys, but you can go back and watch that live stream, I'm sure, on YouTube. But anyways, I'm going to be live streaming on April 26th. That's a Thursday, which is tomorrow, because this video is about to go up soon here. And so I'm going to be streaming in the morning, and I think I'm going to finish it then. I think we're just going to work on this, and I'm going to get it all done and probably do some more detailing outside and work on these paths and stuff. And maybe some of you guys can help me figure out. I want to put, because I have a fireplace right here, so I have the fireplace right in here. It's like there's 2 blocks, and then the fireplace starts, and it goes this width. I want to put on the outside of a fireplace up here to make a tall, you know, chimney up there. So that's kind of like this one over here that Geeka Cake had made on his thing. So I'm kind of wanting to do something like this. So we'll see. I might end up actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I did try to do it over there similar to this and I couldn't figure it out. So, but I am now just thinking that maybe I could put up some kind of a trim like this with the stone slabs and try and do this similar over here, only with different blocks probably, so it matches this a little bit better. But I just feel like that needs something there. I think I'm gonna do that all tomorrow on the stream. And yeah, this is really coming along. I really like it. I do like it better than my original one, which was the plan. I wanted to make something that was better, and I think I have achieved that. I think this is so much better. It's much more detailed. I like it a lot, and yeah, so I think that is it, guys. I think that's all. Oh, I did put up these trap doors right here for a little like gates, you know, keep people out. But I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, but it will be at least, you know, a couple hours. I'll probably go into the afternoon, so starting at 10 a.m. So it'll be fun. So hopefully some of you guys, I realize you have a life outside of, you know, Creativerse, and so I know people work, people have school, whatever, but hopefully you can catch the stream, you know, after it's gone up on YouTube as in my playlists and stuff like that, because I do have a playlist that has all of my live streams in it. So there it is, and there you go. So I hope you all have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.